A city at the center of chaos. A detective with special skills. A madman testing her limits. On New Year's Eve, the city of Baltimore is packed with people celebrating. In the middle of this vibrant atmosphere, chaos ensues when a sudden burst of fireworks is followed by a tragic incident. 17 people are fatally shot at random locations. Meanwhile, Eleanor Falco, a police officer, receives a page directing her to one of the shooting locations. According to police, all of the shots were fired from a single apartment on the 17th floor. The apartment explodes at the exact moment of this revelation. All police officers rush to the scene of the explosion. Eleanor, accompanied by one of her colleagues, takes a position outside the building, filming residents fleeing the area. The police and the FBI arrive quickly and discover no trace of the perpetrator. Eleanor suggests looking into the toilet for any evidence of the shooter. Returning to the police station, Geoffrey Lammark, the lead FBI investigator, comes in and provides the department with a briefing on the current mission. He expresses a particular interest in Eleanor, who has a unique point of view regarding the case. The next morning, Lammark contacts Eleanor, asking her to collaborate on the case because of the valuable insights her thought process could provide. They are joined by Jack McKenzie, another FBI agent who will be closely involved in their efforts to find the shooter. At the bureau, McKenzie clarifies that the apartment was vacant, and there are no signs of any building personnel or residents being involved in the crime. Another agent reveals that the explosion was caused by a grenade and a planned gas leak. The rifle used in the shootings is a 40-year-old U.S. Army weapon. Eleanor suspects the shooter obtained the weapon from a stockpile of decommissioned weapons. Meanwhile, the investigators have narrowed in on a teenage boy who has isolated himself in his room and is known to watch ISIS videos as their primary suspect. Despite Lammark's instructions, they maintain their focus on him. Sadly, the boy loses his life by jumping out of his bedroom window. When Lammark, Eleanor, and Mackenzie return to the bureau, they interview 3 painters who worked on the vacant apartment years ago. Later, Lammark confronts Eleanor about her FBI rejection. She admits that she joined the police force to overcome her self-destructive tendencies. A few days later, in a shopping mall, a man commits a mass shooting. The team observes the killer via security cameras and sees him stash a shirt in a bathroom trash can, which is then emptied by cleaning staff. While Lammark meets with the mayor, Eleanor and Mackenzie search for the shirt at the landfill. The bureau receives new forensic evidence, and under pressure from the mayor's office, Lammark decides to broadcast live security footage from the mall, urging the public to provide information. A caller pretending to be the murderer leads police to the caller and 3 accomplices at a pharmacy. A shootout breaks out, killing 3 of the caller's associates. During interrogation, however, it becomes clear that the caller was merely a prankster. Lammark is later fired as a result of his failure to apprehend the actual perpetrator and the resulting collateral damage. When Eleanor returns home, she struggles with thoughts of self-harm, but has a revelation prompted by a story told by one of the painters. When she confronts him, she discovers that he hired a subcontractor for the painting job who matched the killer's description. This subcontractor previously worked for a slaughterhouse. Eleanor and Lammark travel to the slaughterhouse, confirming the identity of the killer as Dean Possey, the son of a former U.S. Rangers shooting instructor. Eleanor and Lammark visit Mrs. Possey, his mother, who claims that she hasn't seen her son in years. However, when Dean shoots and kills Lammark, it turns out that he has been hiding in the shed behind the house. Eleanor urges Mrs. Possey to reason with Dean, but he remains unresponsive, and Mrs. Possey takes her own life. Dean then enters the house, engaging in a conversation with Eleanor about his actions. He requests Eleanor to end his life while he sleeps, but before she can act, the police arrive, and Dean knocks her out and drags her into a concealed tunnel beneath the shed. Mackenzie leads the way as backup arrives. Dean kills several officers before blowing up the shed. Eleanor tries to plead with him, drawing him close enough for her to bite his neck, severely injuring him. He flees through the back door. She later escapes and rejoins Mackenzie. Dean is pursued by the police, and he commits suicide by cop. Eleanor later meets with the mayor and his staff. They secure her agreement to remain silent about the actual events surrounding Dean's death by offering her a position at the FBI and ensuring Lammark's posthumous honors. Thanks for watching. To catch all the latest from us, subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified as soon as a new video drops. We'll see you in the next one.